So what we need to do is copy the code. Let me switch over to the code view of the activity underscore one activity underscore example one. This is what it looks like. I'd like for you to Control A, copy it, and just copy it in memory. We're going to come over to the activity. These are XML activity underscore example two XML here with it, and I'm just wipe everything I have right here with it. So let me do this so we don't confuse with what I currently have in here with it. So and I'm just going to paste what I just did in my example 1 to example 2. I'm going to do the same thing for example 3 with it. I'm going to go to the code. Again, I was playing around with it earlier with it. Make sure you copy the code from your activity underscore example 1 over here with it. So you have that to number 4. Click on it. Code, and paste that over, and make sure you click on it and make sure you have the right file open in this with it. So I want to convert to all of these your number 4. Let me do design and all of this, and I want you to check this, do this on design before we move forward on this. And number 2, number 1. So here's what I need for you to check, okay? As you can see, this is not properly done yet. This is example number 1. I'm going to click on the design. Excuse me. Make sure it says click me on the button here, the top button, and back. Alright, I'm going to click on the second one. It still says button, which tells me that this has not been changed yet. Alright, so we need to update this and change this, as you can see. So click on button over here. Again, you need to come in and actually change this. This is the button. I don't know why this didn't copy it over with it. So hold on. All right, let's do this. Let's do this right here. I'm going to open up the code of the example 1. Control A, Control C, copy it. Go to the example 2. Open up the code, and I'm just going to wipe everything off of this thing right now with it. So there you go. All right. So make sure you paste that from activity underscore 1, that code, to activity underscore example 2. I want to check. It says click me, means that it did copy it over. I need to open up, make sure it says activity underscore 3, the code. So I'll click on design, make sure it says click me and back. That tells me it's copied over. Number 4. Number 4 is copied over, click me and back. And number 5, click me and back. Everything looks like it's okay with it as well. So, so that's how you copy it over, and make sure that activity underscore 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, all of these are properly copied over. Again, this is your main activity.java. I'm going to click on this, make sure I got all this thing right here. So I haven't done anything to activity 2. All right, activity 3, and activity 4. Examples. These are Java files up here. I haven't done anything to it. So I want to see if I can launch the error. It's going to cause an error if I run this right now, because I haven't done anything to example 2 activity.java all the way down to 5. Let's just try it. I don't know. There's going to be a whole bunch of errors. It won't work. I can tell you right now with it, but that's okay. And then I'm going to run in. I'm going to write this code with you as well. So it's going to run. Look, it says reach a file. This is the syntax error it gets you. It's while parsing line 85 example example 1 activity.java. So line 85, it's telling me it's choking right here. So which it tells me is that I have to go in to the file and modify the intent for this is to change this in activity number 2 with it as well. So I want to go pull up the example activity 2. Pull this up with it. Now again, you have to go in. So right now, this is the error right now, and because it's choking right here. This is where at line 85. This is the file example1 activity.java. Now it can't connect to 2, 3, 4, and 5 of these Java file with it. So because it's choking right here. So here's what we need to do. I want to point something out really quick here. I'm at the example1 activity.java, and once it's done, it needs to go back to the listener with it. So you see this line 81 where it says example1 activity? It needs to go back to that one activity with it. So here's what I would like for you to do. So you're going to take this code that you have in example example1 activity.java. Just do Control A, copy it, select all, copy it, go to activities, and you're going to paste all that in there with it, right? So you're going to paste all that inside of this. This is the class exe. It's the same thing what I explained to you with it earlier with it. But when you come down here, you see where it says, no, don't do that. I actually, sorry, copy the wrong thing. So this is, I need to copy the code from example1 activity to example2 activity, all right? So make sure you copy that for me. I'm going to do it this way. So I'm going to just do this with it, right? And this is the same code, but now it's in what? It's in my Java one with it, right? But look, I have to change 2 things. What did I tell you? You have to change your class name to match your class file. So this needs to be, this is example2 activity.java. I need to take out that 1 because I copied it from 1. It needs to be a 2 right here, correct? Notice my file structure change. And then the other thing I need to come down here is to change this to a number 2. Okay, so that take care of that with it. You see that? And the squiggly line, let me check the squiggly line right here. So activity 1, that works with it, and this is that. Okay, good. So this is activity 2 on my line, and then my my activity 2 with it. I'm going to do the same thing for number 3, example 3 activity.java. Just going to take that out, paste that in, change my class name to match it with it to number 1 to number 3. Scroll down to the bottom, change this right in here, number 1 to number 3, and that should take care of it as well. All right. So number 4, again, change this class name to 4, and change this 1 to a 4. Okay. 5, same thing. And okay. Now let's keep our fingers crossed. Everything should be saved right now with it. Okay. So I'm going to go back to the main activity with this right now. I'm going to run this thing. Hopefully we have any errors here. Let's see. It's still not catching it. So let's see where the error is. It's trying to tell me line 85. Can't parse here. Hold on. Yes, because I am missing parentheses. You see that? I'm missing this that right parentheses that I have right here. This right here, this line 85 right curly brackets is this one right here. So I'm missing one for the main one is this one right here. This is the one I'm main. So I need to come in say about there, and put in my right one that matches it. The moment I do that, look, that squiggly line's gone. So I need to do for every single one of these with it, just put a right curly bracket. Make sure you have the right curly brackets on all of them, because I did not copy and paste properly with it. That's why with it did not parse very well with it. So a little live troubleshooting right there for you. Okay, let's try this again. Hopefully it works now. Good. All right, so click on go to example 1, gives me the date, click me, good, click button. If I held it a little longer and I changed the message to you held the left click too long for the button with it, so you could see where that message comes across with it. I'm going to click back, go to my second activity, all right, with it, right? So again, I want to show you this in here with it, all right, and you need to actually go in right now with it, and let me see here, in the main activity. Let me pause for a second.